2, go.
All right, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a few examples for you. This seat doesn't really need any repair. The foam is in relatively good shape. So we finished stripping it. We have all the tacks and staples out of it, so it's going to be easy to work with. Now, what I do is I always take my vinyl and I put it like this to make sure where roughly I'm going to need to cut it to. You don't want to cut your material too short. And it's kind of hard to really approximate when you're when it's a round piece and you're going to be overlapping. The general rule is at least add 3 inches to the outside of the piece so that you have a place to work with. See now, when I do like that and I go like this, it's going to be too big, but we're going to want to have some areas where it's a little bit big, because we're going to want to staple, and we want to staple not to this edge. We're going to want to staple down into here, because that's where our foam is. All right, we're going to take this over to the other table, and we're going to start to work on stapling. I'm going to turn on.
Well, you might want to tell us before you turn it on.
I'm going to turn on the air compressor, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go like this. We're going to staple here. We're going to staple here. And then what I do is I take my next staple and put it along the corner. And then I take my next staple and I put it into the next corner. A lot of people will tend to fold things along corners, and then they end up with a bunch of bulky looking staples, and it doesn't look very attractive. So what I try to do is I try to separate the amount of folds and creases I'm going to have into several sections. So I'm going to start with here. If you noticed, I separated that. And that makes it easier. If something becomes too bulky, like right here in this corner, there might be some bulkiness. At that point, what I do is I generally cut things away while I'm working. That way, you're not going to have a lot of thickness to staple into. So it's important to cut away as much as you can and not have all the bulkiness. Okay, the nose of the bike seat is also an important place to cut away the fabric, and then you take the fabric little bit by little bit and staple it into place. You do not want to have a lot of big folds. You want to have small folds.
So, grab the light really quick.
You want to have is so that you don't have, or the extra leather in this case, but I'm cutting it away so you don't have the extra bulk, so that when I'm stapling the next layer, it doesn't look, first of all, you're not going to be able to staple it through if your tacks aren't long enough. So you're going to want to minimize how much bulk there is there. Glue comes in. What I try to do is I try to do as much as I can stapling, and then
Move on to glue, right?
move on to glue.
Your time might have moved up on these. We're only at 7 minutes.
I'm sorry, but some things
You can't rush.
can't rush these things. Essentially, no. Unfortunately,
No, but this is better than your 15-minute time.
Oh, I don't.
When you're as good as her, it'll be 15 minutes. That might be a very long time.
I'm rushing myself.
The average person, it might be an hour.
And like I said, it pays to have an extra set of hands sometimes, or some tools, some pry tools. Some of these things can be used for prying. So what I do is I only glue one side at a time, and I glue it here on one side, and then it actually holds it into place. So while I'm going to try to staple, and this is the reason for the butter knife. I didn't explain that earlier. Maybe I did. But you push the vinyl through and get it into place. Now, one of the hardest areas to deal with is right here along the edge. You'll find that probably there's you need to stretch that material right here, or it's not going to lay right on the seat. In order to get that to be in place, what you have to do is you have to heat it up. And that is the reason for the blow dryer. Have a blow dryer handy. Then it will stretch easier. Now, because this is hard leather, it'll probably work and conform to the shape later on for somebody else. But so I'm going to turn that off and cool as best I can. Try to get this into the right position. rub it off a little bit.
With olive oil.
Well,
Seems to work.
By olive oil, but I'm not really sure about it. So
It works pretty
here's
good.
a completed seat, or nearly completed seat. I'm going to have to work the sides a little bit more to make it look better. That is what happened. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.